Tanya Stevens send message to Daryl Vaz. I came across these images on X with this caption. This bus got stuck on its way to Prattville Primary this morning. Please note it's an empty bus. Take note of the rear overhang. That is one of the reasons it's not fit for not our roads but carrion. My questions to Daryl Vaz: what measures are being put in place to ensure this issue is resolved before the reopening of school? Parents and students need clarity and assurance moving forward.
What comes to mind when you see the Metropolitan Police in action, taking away people's goods and things? You yourself, you're a street side vendor, you know how you manage?
Come like advantage, brother. Come like advantage.
Taking advantage of
Yeah.
That is the worst thing they ever do to us.
Okay.
Well, why, we don't have no problem with them, my brother. Once them now abuse the people, them, and beat them and them, we don't have no problem with that.
Well, my opinion is saying that when you see things like that happening, it makes you think say crime, for doing crime, it's more easier than for live an honest bread. Because the people that does crime, then just go about freely and done it without they even getting catch, because sometimes no police out there looking for them. Police is like police and metro out there looking for people that live in them honest bread. So it's really heart-rending to know that you come out to do your business, look your food, for go back home for you and your children, them take care of your bills, that you not have to run up and down a politician yard and politician office. If you say politician now give this, politician now give that. You yourself make it your own accountability for take care of your family and yourself. And when you see Metro come out to take away people things, it's really heart-rending.
Okay, so
really
have you ever tried to take a stance or see them try to, defend a friend or someone or yourself?
Yes, we try, but it don't work out, because when we try,
So, in your opinion, what's the real reason they don't want people selling on the street side?
well, there are a lot of reasons. Sometimes them say we block the road, we take up the sidewalk and whatever, but there's no work.
So you personally, as pressure from them ever make you feel like you turn to some illegal form of survival?
Yeah, it's in a sense, but at my age now, I wouldn't really think of going to do nothing illegal. I'm willing to fight back for my, yes.
So after one of those metropolitan come in the street and dismantle people and damage a person's way of living and way of survival, in your opinion, you feel like when they go to bed, in the night and they take, their minds at rest, you think they reflect on it?
I think so. It's supposed to but if they don't have any heart at all, it's supposed to reflect back when them go to bed, when them lay down, when them having their meal with them wife or them their family, if you know that them taking someone lively bread. Because I went to court already about 3 times. Them take away my goods and I have to go to court. And when I cried, I know them supposed to feel it. It's supposed to reflect some at once.
You think
at time.
Is that to you? Is that the way that they were trained, or they're just?
I think them abuse power sometimes.
So they're just being unprofessional.
Yes, I think them abuse powers, because sometimes them could really give you a lie, or you beg them and say Ray and tell them just feel like threatening the vehicle. And when you go to them, thief out some of your things them too.
Okay. But thank you for your honest opinion. Have you ever seen it in action and feel like you want to take a stand and you want to defend the person that's goods is being taken away and them thing there?
Well, sometimes you feel away, but you can't help the authority around them. So you have to just build and watch them. You have to just build and watch them.
So, in your opinion, what's the real reason why them pest street vendors? People say like you yourself on the can.
Alright. Me assigned to the government, so me pay tax.
Yeah.
Right now I suppose I have some money to pay out there, right now, a little bit. But me join the union, right? Me join the union. So me became have an ID. Which part me sell right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right here me sell. We have an ID. Okay. Right at North Parade. At Mothers, where me sell.
Yeah, the ID.
Right, so.
Yeah, man, you can sell why you think.
Metro no really. Metro no really.
Bother you.
They don't really bother me.
So they want you.
Right, I know, but police taking action and police and do the material too. But some of them, if you expose the goods if you expose the goods
Police.
and your goods a certain way, you know you're going to get prosecuted for that. You're going to get bring up for that.
But you faced that before though?
I face all of them things there.
Oh, so have you ever...
That's why me get out this thing. That's how I become that me get out this thing.
Okay.
I'm a join the union. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, enough time I push it and take my car, I be here the whole day, down there.
Yeah.
Down a pole. Yeah, they have it on a pole and they have it for the whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have that ever caused if you feel like you want give up or turn to some illegal way of survival?
Well, all kind of things run from my mind when that reach me. But sometimes people can't let goods come trust me. Right? People can't, they have been 50% go to school and not now go on for them degree. And it's like, they depend on me, but they know me for a long time. For years know me there so.
Okay.
And they know me. So people have all kind of transactions with me. People give me them things to sell when they come they get back their money. But sometimes I don't have the money to pay for it. So they carry the goods come and then give it. And I sell it 2 mango, 2 ripe banana, every little thing that me sell. Up to bag juice and ice water. I don't really have to buy that. But pound pop me can't and people just scare come, so then depend on their money.
Okay.
So God prepare that me find the money to give them.
Okay. So you think when some of these metropolises, you think when they take the people card and dismantle people goods, you think when them go home and lie down on all them back and look up in at them ceiling, you think they reflect on these things and feel bad about it after?
Well, some of them do that, but some of them are with wicked intentions, they don't matter.
So you feel like that's the way that they were trained to deal with people, or they are just unprofessional? You can't talk to your original.
Yes, brother.
So board? Okay. Yeah, so you feel like that's the way that they were trained to handle public, or they are just unprofessional and just choose to do that on their own?
Some of them don't get the right treatment, the right trainment. And some of them don't get the right treatment. So they come and do what they feel like, look, the younger people, some of them younger people, dirty.
So when they dismantle your goods, are you reimbursed for that when they say they mash up your goods, or you just talk about mango and when they damage your goods, you get back paid for that?
Oh, you don't get back anything for that, and you lose the time. You lose the time.
So what would you have to say to the government about that and how those type of things are there?
Well, we're calling on the government just to apologize to the people and see with poor people, for poor people have it hard. Poor people have it hard. Right?
Yeah.
Some poor people have it very hard. So you have to just give and take with ignorant people who sell. But even the police and the same metal man have to come by what they need. But these things come from the country. Most of these things don't be at all. They come at town for market job. Right? These things, but them taking away. They come at town for market job. So I beg the government to just give the people a break.
Alright, thanks for your honest opinion. You ever feel like you want to take a stance or you want to defend someone?
It is very hurtful. Yeah, I feel like me just stop sale. Because them provoke us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in your opinion though, what's the real reason why they pest the street side vendors in your opinion?
Well, them say we not keep the place clean. And those things.
So are you guys really not keeping the place clean in your opinion?
Me pan a hole, me tidy up with myself.
Okay. So
But the market people them will come out, the food people them, what sell yam, banana, ackee, and them dirty up the place.
okay. But when the Metropolitan Police come up, would you say that they reconsider about what they did? You know?
No, them say them doing them work, them have to do it.
So in a dear heart, you feel them think they are doing the right thing, but right?
No, the place is clean up still, you know.
Yeah, but differently from the place being clean up, you feel like when they go home and they destroy someone's goods and they're reflecting on it.
Them can't consider it.
You think do they feel bad in your opinion about what they did?
Yeah, me feel bad enough time when we see them take with the things them what the people them have.
Okay, so you never have been affected by them?
Not no.
In recent times.
Because, yeah.
So what did they
recent
do?
time.
Take away your goods?
Them take away my goods enough time.
Were you reimbursed? Like, do they give you back some money or some give back?
No, them not give you back anything.
So how did you manage?
We have to pay. Go down at KCC and pay for the goods them. And we get them back.
So you went back and you went and paid for yours and got them back? Or you just call it a day?
Sometimes we call it a day. When not plenty, we call it a day.
Okay, but thank you for your honest opinion. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So have you ever seen them in action yet and feel like you want to take a stance or you want to try to defend someone, you know, when you see them angle certain way or mash up the person?
No, I mean, I feel good about it still, but you can't get involved in that. And my goods, take away my goods for a couple times already, you know.
So them don't, them never damage it though?
You never get them back.
You get them back?
No.
So how they expect you to survive and then
Never get them back. 3 times and take them good. More than 30,000 out of goods and I not get them back.
Yeah. So in your opinion, what's the real reason why they street, you know, they pest the street vendors?
Yeah, the people that send them out, you know, to do them things and they don't know certain things what them are doing, you know. You understand?
Yeah, evening again. In your opinion, is Jamaica not producing enough and importing too much?
I think we are not producing enough and we are importing too much. But we have the resources. I don't think we are utilizing it that much. I said we have the resources. We have land. I'm not sure about capital in terms of money, but
So, you know, our GDP, you know, is very low. So you find it that is the main reason why Jamaica dollar value is decreasing. Or I think there's more to it.
maybe that's one of the reasons. I don't really know much about the GDP, you know.
Yeah, okay. So what in the country that you think you find that if we start to produce it or if we start to export it, we can make a fortune of it as a nation?
We have a number of crops that we can produce, like all vegetables. We have a lot of fruit, but we need the resources. Maybe most of the farmers, they don't have enough money, and if they can get enough capital, then we'll be able to produce more.
We often hear the term Jamaica is selling out. What in your opinion, do you think that we are really selling out? The government is really selling out Jamaica, or it's just a talk?
I don't think we're selling out Jamaica. It's just at all. We can't sell out Jamaica.
Alright, so you don't find that too much private investors is doing business in Jamaica and the locals are not getting that chance and so much leverage?
Yeah, we have a lot of private investors, but then again, it has to do with money. If we don't have the money to produce, then we can't. So they have the money, so therefore they will come and produce. It's just that we are lack on cash.
Okay, so you think, alright, are we focused too much on selling our culture? Because wherever you go, you see Grand Jamaica selling, and that's the main thing that draws the tourists here. Are we selling our brand too much and not capitalizing on it? We are selling it, but are we capitalizing on it much?
I think it's important that we sell it in terms of foreign exchange. We can get the US dollars or foreign money, so therefore we need it. But we need to build up our resources so that we can improve ourselves.
Name something that you know in your time when you were a young girl. Jamaica used to produce, but do not produce anymore or don't export anymore.
We used to produce a lot of vegetables. In my days, there was this Ministry of Agriculture. There was this company, what name again? Well, they produced agricultural crops. It was AMC market, so farmers were able to produce during that time. But the problem is that a lot of farmers produced and there was a glut on the market. We were not able to export it and we were not able to sell all of those crops.
So what caused that? Was it favoritism for some people's crops?
It's not favoritism. I think there was a problem in marketing of the crops, especially locally. So, like Coronation Market, you go Coronation Market, we depend on weather, rainfall. And farmers tend to produce a lot during the rainy season. So when everybody come and produce, you know that when you try to sell it, there will be a glut on the market. And in terms of export, I don't know if they have enough money to export it. So there's always a glut because of the season, the rainy season that we have in Jamaica.
Okay. If private investors are coming to Jamaica and doing business in Jamaica and taking the money out of our economy, you think that is bad for our economy? Is that bad for our economy? And should the government actually focus on the small people and help them to grow business-wise? So some of these business ventures that are started by the private investors can be actually started and owned and controlled by us, the locals, so that we can actually use that to pull in some foreign income.
Yes, definitely. We have to, the private investors, I think they are okay doing some of the job, but Jamaicans, we need to invest because all of the money, most of them, the money that is made, especially like the Chinese and all of them people, they sell their goods at a reasonable price, but when at the end of it, most of the money are the resources gone back to their country. So if we were to put money in our island and help the local people then it will be better for the country. So we'll be able to save on foreign exchange and all of those things.
Okay, so thank you for your answer. Yeah, so hello beautiful. So what's your thoughts on a local not, being able to access, a beach or part of a beach because, it is still proximity to an hotel and, it seems to be as if the hotel owner, property as the local and able to, cross a boundary line.
Well, I think that is totally stupid because at the end of the day we're born here, we grow here. So, when I say what the reason, honestly, I feel like them treat, especially the hotels them, Nigerian and Ochi, them treat Jamaicans, locals, certain ways. Well, the owners, because I see them establishment, I see them hotel and so, and the workers as well, because some of them move like I see them company, I see them place. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, because according to them feel like say, we have to rob them. But I first thing come to see them line, we have to scam them. So, I don't know. I don't know why.
Alright, so what is research on your
Post off a beach? Like, we just go on it,
are you crossing certain you're on this side of the beach and you see the beach extends and you walk to the center. But usually from the line, some person come and turn you back out the beach guard, turn you back and so that's where you stay up there,
Well, honestly, I don't want to know what the problem, why I couldn't go over there. That's the person, when they jump up and I don't know move like me, I don't want to know why I can't walk over there, so why problem.
Okay, you say that the government allowed it and from the get-go
yes.
that the resort owner will, take the ownership of the place?
Yes.
It will be something that they agreed on?
I feel so. Because we are all Jamaicans and for you own one beach and then me come from the beach and to me have basically to don't say that somebody will come from overseas and have a problem with that. I don't feel like everybody. I feel like the government have a lot to do with it, honestly.
So what should the locals, if the locals, say the government has a hand in it and the locals hold them accountable, what you think should be the research for the locals?
You can't mix coming with everybody, just like how them can't mix coming really.
Is it a case where they don't, even the government doesn't want us to meet people foreigners?
Well, I want to be good at me, but I want to be good at me, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I really have to think about this. It's really, it's true. That's something actually makes a lot of sense right now. I hear what they about this. They need to do better. Honestly, they need to do better. Because I have a friend who comes from overseas, but she's black. And she don't really look like she comes from overseas. And she called me the other day, and and tell me if I saw them treat the out here. And I said, what you mean by that? And she said, one guy must come to her and say, why is she to them over there? And oh, the lady over there, so she feel uncomfortable because she has stayed on her. So him think she was a Jamaican until she started talking. I said, oh, sorry, I never walk out.
Thank you for your honest opinion and thank you for that.
You're welcome. And this needs to be highlighted more for you. Like for you.
Hot water channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous speed. Same way. Man, big up hot water channel, enough ice cream. Yeah man, big up yourself.